First things first, let's get this out of the way. Yes, I do have a hairline sunburn. I didn't mean to, it was an accident. Second, yeah, I kind of did take a 2-week vacation on accident, by accident. I accidentally took a 2-week vacation and didn't make a video for 2 weeks, but I'm back now, baby.
I'm back now.
Hello you guys, it's Charlotte. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm doing a what's on my iPhone video. I've never done one of these before. I don't know why I'm having such a hard time talking today. Probably because I haven't made a video in 2 weeks. I have never made a what's on my iPhone video before, but I've been obsessed with these videos the past couple of days. They've just like been all over my like homepage, like my suggested videos. They're like, you should watch this what's on my iPhone video. And I'm like, all right, you're right, I should. So that's what we're doing in today's video. I didn't get a new phone or anything, but I did just recently redo my iOS 14 like homepage display, all my apps and stuff. I did update that. I hope that's not why I'm getting all those suggested videos. That would be really creepy. So for starters, let's talk about my actual phone. I have the iPhone XR. I got this, I think it'll be 3 years ago in a couple of weeks. I have the white one. I got this because I like having a clear or like semi-clear case on my phone, and I like having the white background. I feel like it goes with the most. And then next, the case. I have a really simple case on my phone. I love this case. I think it's so funny, and I've gotten compliments on it. Like almost any time people are like, oh, what's your case? And then I show them, they're like, oh my God, that's so cool. So this is my phone case. It is just a white like cream background, and then it says the word yikes on it, just like right in the middle in this cute like blush pink tone. I think I am gonna get a new case once I go off to school because this one is kind of starting to like rub away at the edges, which is really sad. So that is it for the exterior of my phone. Now let's actually jump into what is on my iPhone. Okay, so this is my lock screen. I think it's really cute and aesthetic. It's the same as my home screen. It's the same picture. It's just like marble with little like leaves on it, I guess. I think it's really cute and minimalistic and simple, and I did that so the real draw would be on my apps, which you can see now are super colorful, really tropical, really neon, and they go with like the pictures that I chose, my little widgets. I love this kind of setup. This is how my phone has been for like ever, just having like the apps, which are their own colors, and then also like the widgets with the different colors or the different photos. So I've got 3 pages of apps and widgets, and then I've also got like on the side my like go-to stuff. So we'll start with the go-to stuff. I've got this little widget up in the top left that says soul full of sunshine. I just think that quote is so cute, soul full of sunshine, and I'm really like, I'm obsessed with the sunshine right now. I don't know if it's because it's summer or if it's because I have a vitamin D deficiency or what, but I'm like obsessed with sunshine right now. I just rebranded my whole Instagram to be like sunshine. So go check out the Instagram. Quick Instagram plug. Right next to that, I've got a countdown to when I move into Michigan. So there are 40 days left until I move in. So that's like a little bit over a month. That's like a month and a third. So I am really excited about that. And I have that in the Michigan colors. I think the rest are just widgets like straight from the iPhone, but the top 2 are from the app color widgets, which I will talk about a little bit later. Next, I've just got my calendar widget. I don't really know why I have this on there because I really don't use my calendar a lot in the summer, but I do a lot in the winter. I'll put in like everything in the winter, and then in the summer it's like, no, go with the flow, do whatever. It's like time isn't a real thing. I've got my batteries widget right below that. Right now the only thing I have on there is my phone, but when I use my AirPods will be on there. And then right below that I've got a widget for the schedule that we use. So that is it for the little swipe to the left page. Next, we're on my actual home page. I have all of these apps on here. These are the ones that I like use all the time, want right on my homepage, don't have to swipe to get to them. Just like the super basic apps, you know, default. So the very top, I've got a widget. Like I said, this is the app color widgets I used for all of the widgets on my phone. It is super helpful, super easy to customize, and that's how I got like all of my pictures and all of these like with the text and the clock and the time, like all of that stuff. That's all with color widgets. So if you don't have that and you're looking for an easy way to do your iOS 14 customization, color widgets. So I just got this one. I set the background to be this cute like I think it's either grapefruit or like blood orange, but this like really neon, like orange red color, and then lemon slices, and then also popsicles. That just feels really like summery, and that photo also just like matched my color scheme. And then on that widget it says, really faintly, it says the time. Right now it's 6:03 at night, in the evening, in the afternoon. 6:03 p.m. It's Tuesday, July 6th. I chose that font because it felt really summery and felt like it matched the vibes of the color scheme that I chose. So I really like that font. I think I already said it has the battery percentage up in the top left corner. That kind of just has everything, the time, the day, the date, and my battery. That's like everything I need to know. So if I just need to know anything, I'll just open my phone, look at that, and I'll know. And it's really cute anyway in the background, so I really like it. I feel like that's a good like header on my home page. Next row, I've got messages, calendar, my clock, and my camera. I use all of those all the time. Next row, I've got my contacts, my photos, my Gmail, and my voice memos. Those I also use pretty much every day. Most of the apps on this homepage I use every day, or like almost every day, enough to justify them being like right front and center. Next row, I've got Notes, Safari, Weather, and my Michigan Public Safety app. Safari, I'm trying to decide, can somebody please let me know, comment down below, is Safari or Google Chrome better? When I use my computer, I exclusively use Google Chrome, but I never actually like downloaded the Google Chrome phone app. So somebody let me know in the comments. And I've got the weather app. I use this all the time because I like to stunt on my friends who are from like anywhere further south than Maine. When they're like, oh my God, it's cold. I'm like, oh, you want to know cold? Because I'm like that. And then like I said, Michigan Public Safety. I haven't actually used that yet because I'm not in Michigan yet, but they highly recommended downloading that app. So I have that there as a precaution, because you can never be too safe. Then on the last row, I've got my calculator, my settings, my app store, and my Google Maps. Google Maps I use all the time because I'm probably the most directionally challenged person I know. I know where I am. I know where I want to go, like if I get in the car. But unless it's like Target or like work, I'm gonna need directions to get there, so. And then the bottom row, the like, I don't even know what those are called, the pinned apps, I guess, the ones that the 4 at the bottom that stay there no matter what. I've got phone, Instagram, my Canon Connect app, and then FaceTime. So phone, obviously, everyone knows what the phone app is. Instagram, I really like having it there because it's the only social media that I use consistently. That one stays down at the bottom for easy access. I also don't want to be like, oh, I want to go on Instagram and have to scroll through 6 pages of apps because I'm lazy. Then I've got my Canon Connect app. I use this all the time as kind of like a remote for my camera. It's really helpful if I'm trying to like take thumbnail pictures and I don't want to be like, okay, now I'm going to take the picture and now I'm going to back up. I can just like take it from my phone. So that is really helpful. I really like that feature. So I have that app right there at all times. So same thing. I don't have to like scroll to find it. It's just there at all times. And then FaceTime, which I hardly ever use, but I didn't know where else to put it. And it kind of feels like it belongs there, like it's a staple. Okay, moving on to my second page of apps. I love this page. This is arguably my favorite page of apps. I probably spend the most time on this page. So up in the top left corner, I've got a little widget of a peach branch, like a branch off a peach tree. Top app on this page is YouTube because I use YouTube more than probably any other streaming service. It's probably YouTube, then Disney Plus, then Netflix for me. So YouTube is right there, front and center, right at the top. Right next to it, we've got Netflix, because I feel like those two things kind of just go together. Then we've got Pinterest right below that. I love Pinterest. I wish I lived in a Pinterest board. Next, I've got YouTube Studio. That is kind of like the behind the scenes like analytics version of YouTube. That's how I like manage my videos when I'm not by my computer. If I'm like on the go and I just posted a video, that's another way that I can like answer comments or like check to see my engagement, or like, it's basically, it just allows me to like see my numbers, my like nerdy YouTube numbers, and how my videos are doing and how my channel's doing from an app on my phone. Next, we've got Spotify. I love Spotify. I'm a Spotify girl all the way. I don't even have Apple Music on my phone. Next, we've got Snapchat. I don't use it at all. Like, I Snapchat maybe 3 people on a consistent basis. I'm really terrible at using Snapchat. The next two I kind of have on here kind of temporarily, but like probably they'll be there forever. First one is Canvas. That's what Michigan uses. And then the next one is called Hot Schedules. I don't know if anyone else even knows what that is. That's how my work that's like my online schedule. That's like where we have our schedule. It's just an app for scheduling. I just said schedule a lot. Okay, and then the last row of apps on this page, we've got Amazon, Venmo, TD Bank, which is the bank that I use, and then Uber. Those are all pretty self-explanatory. And then below that, I've got 2 more photo widgets. I've got one of these cute like lemonade drinks. I just pulled all of these off of Pinterest, but same thing with the next one. It's this little like hibiscus flower that this girl is holding in front of a pool, and I was like, oh, I want that for summer, so. All right, and then my last page of apps, I've got obviously Disney Plus. Love Disney Plus. This top little corner is like my streaming service corner, minus YouTube and Netflix. I've got Disney Plus, Hulu, Amazon Prime Video, and the Boomerang streaming service, which I would highly recommend anyone get. That's where all the like Saturday morning cartoons are on a streaming service. So I got it for Scooby-Doo because I love Scooby-Doo. Scooby-Doo is like my comfort show. Any form of it, comfort show. So I love the Boomerang app and I have it on there solely for my Scooby-Doo obsession. Next row, we've got TikTok, which I really was obsessed with like last summer, like this time a year ago. I was obsessed with TikTok. My entire screen time was TikTok. Now I'm kind of like, I'll watch TikTok. Like if someone sends me a TikTok, I'll watch it, but I don't really scroll for hours anymore. So kind of proud of myself for that one. Good for me. Then I've got Lightroom. This is how I edit all my photos for Instagram. I love this app. It is so nice to just be able to like, oh, I took this really nice photo, go in, throw on my preset, post it. Next, we've got the Michaels app. If you look behind me, this is my crafting shelf. So I love to craft. So obviously I have the Michaels app on my phone. I've got my coupons in there. I've got like, if we ever go into a Michaels and someone's like, oh, I wonder if they sell this here, I'm like already typing it in. I'll know. I'll figure it out. I love Michaels. And then lastly on this row, we have GroupMe. This is like, I think a lot of college campuses use GroupMe for like large group text messages. Next row, first we have Shazam. I love Shazam. I was into Shazam before it got added to Snapchat. My dad had this app when we went to New York when I was like 6, and we got in a taxi and they were playing a song that my dad liked. So he whipped out his phone and he started Shazamming this song, and I was like, what is that? And he was like, it's this app that can tell you what song is playing. And it just like blew my mind. So I've had Shazam on my phone ever since I've had a phone. Next we've got HBO Max. This is another one where like I don't really use it all the time, but like I have an account, or like my family has an account, so like might as well have the app. I know it's gonna bother some people that all my streaming services are not in the same place, even though some of them are. I know it's gonna bother some people, but it makes sense to me. And I also really don't like folders, so that's why they're not in like a streaming service folder. I don't like that. Next we've got Wattpad, because I'm an aspiring writer, and they say that the best way to improve your own writing is to read other people's writing, so gotta have it. Sometimes you need the really cringy, really cheesy love stories. And then last in this row, we have Audible. Last couple of apps on this page, which are also like the last couple of apps that I have on any of my home pages. I've got Etsy. Like I mentioned, I love crafting and I love buying other people's crafts and like looking at other people's crafts. Etsy is also where I get like 99% of my phone cases. So I love the Etsy app, gotta have it. Next to that, we have the dictionary app. I debated deleting this, but there really wasn't anything else on my home screen that I wanted, and it was like, it completed the page, so that's why I have that. It also doubles as a thesaurus, so I don't really know why I have the app, but next we have Solitaire. I love Solitaire. I play this all the time. And then lastly, we've got my P tracker. If you know what this is, you know what this is. If you don't, you don't have to worry about it. It's not that big of a deal. And then lastly on this page, we've just got the 2 widgets that I've got in the top right and the bottom left. The top right kind of matches the one on my original homepage because it also has popsicles and fruit slices, and it's just like bright and happy and like good vibes. I love that picture. And then the bottom one is just a little like doodle of a sun, and then it says be the sunshine in the middle. Like I said, I'm obsessed with sunshine right now. So I love that little quote. And then that's pretty much it for my whole phone. It's kind of weird that my whole life can get condensed into like 3 pages of apps and they're not even full pages, but I love my setup. I haven't seen anyone that has their setup exactly the same way that I have. And I really wanted to do this video, like I said in the beginning, just because I just redid it with these colors and I love them. I think they're so cute. Alright you guys, so that is it for what's on my iPhone. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know in the comments down below what other videos you want to see on my channel. If you didn't already know, if you're like new here or anything like that, I will be moving out in about a month. So there's going to be a whole lot of like moving content coming your way really soon. If you have any suggestions for those, like I said, leave them in the comments down below, or you can message me on my Instagram, which is linked below, but I will also put it on screen right here. But thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you in the next one. Bye guys!